What's up, everyone? Welcome to the first episode of Bucks After Dark. My name's Andrew. I'm the co-host along with Mike. Say what's up, Mike.
Big Mike here. Y'all know me from the last video. What's poppin'?
So, Big Mike and I started Bucks After Dark, and welcome to episode 1. So, basically, this is what we're gonna do. This is a pure podcast dedicated to the Milwaukee Bucks and only the Milwaukee Bucks. Mike and I are just two broke-ass college students who share a beloved passion for the Bucks. So if you're interested in the Bucks, then you're in for a wild ride.
And even
So
if you
let's
and
just
even
jump
if you
right in.
aren't, and even
Yeah,
if you aren't interested in the Bucks,
facts.
you're gonna get some hot motherfucking takes in this goddamn podcast. There's gonna be some hot takes. Even Bucks fans, I'm gonna ruffle some feathers with this podcast. I already know. So I'm just telling me, bring me the heat. Bring me the heat in the comments. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it.
Yep,
We're ready
Mike's
for it.
calling everyone out. Let's just jump right into it, Mike. And obviously, we're gonna start with the hottest topic. Even with this Corona shit, all this thing going on, we're gonna start with the hottest topic. Even though we're not playing basketball, someone hacked Giannis's Twitter.
This was big. This was really big. This this was a travesty.
It was
And
aggressive.
I think it wasn't as much as the crime as the victim. Giannis is
Oh yeah, well,
a
obviously.
perfect human being.
That's why it was such a big deal. It's because it's Giannis. Like Giannis. Here's a story about
This
Giannis.
isn't Kevin Durant. This isn't motherfucker.
Yeah, no. Giannis's first year in the league, his first paycheck he got, it was probably, I don't know, a couple $1,000,000. I don't know the number. He sent it all to his family in Greece, and he couldn't afford a ride
I
to the
wouldn't do
game
that.
night.
I wouldn't do that.
Right. So, yeah, for people that don't know, Giannis's Twitter got hacked, and there was some vulgar shit that was said. He was tweeting some scary words that I can't even say out loud. So, it
Hey,
is something.
question. Which one?
Yeah.
Which one did it for you? Which one really got you?
Honestly, I know they were all bad, but it was the tweet that said I'm going to the Warriors. That was the
Yeah, I
worst
mean,
one.
hey, 2020 stop racism, all that. I mean, he
Of
was
course.
stopping some racial, but all that shit. Let's get to the real issue. We have Giannis going to the Warriors. That's what this guy was tweeting. And here's my take on this.
Okay.
If after all this Corona shit, no one knows where the season's going, and this guy tweets all this racist shit, and then he throws going to the Warriors, is a little reverse psychology. If he goes to the Warriors now, he is certified a bigger snake than KD. I mean,
Well, yeah.
I am now
We'll
100%
talk about
sure
this
this
too.
man will be in a Milwaukee Bucks uniform next year.
Oh yeah, but that's why the story is written. We drafted Giannis as a Buck. He's gonna stay with us as a Buck until the day he fucking dies. But it's too perfect of a story because let's say Giannis does leave the Bucks. He won't. We all know
Yeah.
he won't. My
Yeah.
heart would be crushed.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know what to live for.
That's true. I mean, the thing that I love about the team is we got talent everywhere. There's talent everywhere, but Giannis is
And we're
the key.
young.
What makes
And
the
we're
wheel?
young.
He's what makes the wheels turn. He's the key. But yeah,
Yeah,
these tweets pissed me off, and these tweets pissed me off
so
for the
much.
fact that some people they're claiming that this was not a hack. What do you respond to that for? What do you respond to
I
that?
mean, they're just stupid. That's bullshit. Like we said, Giannis is like a goddamn angel. He was sent by God. I'm convinced he is God, first off. Different story,
Great
but
God.
like, yeah, let's just say he is God. No,
Yeah.
not a chance. He loves us way too much. He wants to bring a championship to the city. He's clearly pissed off about this Corona thing because that's stupid. Not
That
a
is
chance
true.
this was faked.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, when you look at the topic now, I mean, you got what you want, hacker. We're talking about you, but you know what? No one knows who you are. And if we do find out who you are, I'm gonna riot. I'm gonna riot in front of your house, and I'm gonna.
I actually tweeted I was gonna Carol Baskin the guy. Also, fun fact: the guy that hacked Giannis,
You're gonna feed him to tigers.
allegedly, his name is Dickhead. But yeah, I said I was gonna Carol Baskin him on Twitter. Kind of aggressive, but like I was really pissed off because we don't need that kind of propaganda going around.
We don't. We already have enough of it.
Right. So with that being said, let's just move right into the suspension. the season being suspended, and like what happens to the Bucks now? Because clearly we're still the best team in the league.
I mean, at the end of the season, obviously we had a little rough patch. You know, we were shooting for that best record all time. You know, but
Yeah, true.
just a little rough patch at the end. The
It's
season
because
gets
Giannis
suspended.
got hurt too.
Yeah, I mean, we were tired. We play hard every game, like no other team ever has done ever. And this suspension to me, man, it's I don't know, it's not looking good. I mean, you're hearing
No.
rumors, you're hearing things about maybe getting something going with no fans, which at the end of the day,
Yeah.
I
Well,
take.
that's the thing about this, Mike. No matter about how many rumors we hear, we still don't know what the fuck is going on. Like,
Yeah.
I clearly think that we're just gonna go straight to playoffs, but there's gonna be
Oh,
no.
the season needs to be ended, and I'm not just saying that because the Bucks are the overall one seed of the league, and if they played another couple games, it might change. That's not why I'm saying this. I'm saying this for the fact that we should be in the borderline second round Eastern Conference Finals right now. I mean,
Oh, okay. Hot take. Hot take. Bucks should get a bye.
hotter take: Bucks, Celtics, Clippers, Lakers. Throw the rest of the teams out. That's all we want to see. That's all we want to
Whoa.
see. Make a final
Whoa.
four. The Sixers, man, the Sixers, man, they're all talk. They're all talk.
We'll get into the East teams later during the Q&A. So
Yeah.
I don't want to go too deep into that, but that was a really hot take. I was just saying bye first round. But okay, Mike, I got another thing for you. There is a serious chance that
Yeah.
if we go straight to the playoffs, that KD's back.
So I've been seeing this, and this is scary. This is scary news. It wouldn't be
Yeah.
for us.
No, because he's in the
That
bottom section.
we wouldn't play the Nets unless we both made the Eastern Conference Finals.
Right.
And that Nets team, man, that Nets team does not scare me. We played them
No.
multiple times in the regular season, and you add Kevin Durant coming back from injury to that team. No Kyrie. Kyrie's going to be out for a while.
No, they don't scare me at all.
Yeah, I mean, is that a team I would want to see first round? Fuck no. Kevin Durant is a great fucking player.
Okay, well, if you're saying you want to see Kevin Durant in the playoffs, then you need like a psych exam. Like that's just
Exactly.
stupid. Also, it's gonna be his first like real game back in over a year. Like we're not saying he's gonna be 100%, but like it's still Kevin Durant. You know, like one of the greatest shooters of all time, scorers, the best scorer of all time, arguably.
Arguably, I'd agree. I'd agree with you.
Yeah.
I'd agree. Yeah, the suspension, man. It just, I don't know. I watched the UFC event yesterday, and to me, that no crowd didn't really
No,
impact
it
a
wasn't the
lot.
same. Yeah.
I do think it pisses me the fuck off that we busted our ass all regular season. We're eons about it. Like our record is fucking, it's fucking almost damn near flawless. Like what we lost. There was a point. We have a fantastic record, and if
Yeah.
we go to these playoffs, we need some sort of advantage. We
I
can't.
think we ended with 12 losses, right?
12 losses, and people forget. I think we're on a 3 or 4 game losing
Right.
streak.
Yep. 3-game losing streak. We're 53-12.
Yeah, yeah.
And don't forget that losing streak came from us not having Giannis.
That is true.
Because
That is true.
remember, we played the Mavericks and then the Jazz and then I think
Playoff teams in the West.
Right.
Teams in the West.
Yeah, and Giannis, first off, wasn't even 100% against our second game against the Lakers because we all know we kicked we absolutely stomped their asses in December.
5 fucking threes. You tell me this motherfucker can't shoot the fucking ball.
Okay, yeah, well, people that say he can't shoot pisses me off. But the second game we played LA, not only does he get raped in the post, but like he still wasn't 100%. He was still injured.
Yeah.
And we took them to the final seconds. So like, don't give me that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we've had hiccups along the
Yeah,
way.
like small hiccups, but it all revolves around him being healthy. Anyways.
And every team in the league has had hiccups. I mean, we 40-balled the fucking Clippers. I mean, with Kawhi and Paul George.
It could have been 50. They quit. We quit.
Yeah. Load management.
Don't
even get me started on load management.
We threw in Thanasis in like the entire fourth quarter.
Yeah.
He just played the entire
who we love.
quarter.
Who we love.
Yeah.
And honestly,
Love
Let me
Thanasis.
ask you this. Would you throw 5, even if they're scrubs, 5 Antetokounmpo brothers on the squad? The answer is yes. I'll take them.
Yeah.
I'll take the fucking mom. Put her on the fucking bench.
It
Make the
doesn't.
goddamn players
Hey,
cookies. I don't give a fuck. Put her on the
you know,
squad.
if Giannis says I want my mom on the team or I'm
Yes.
out, we're throwing Liam on the team. We're doing whatever he says. It says John Horst is our general manager, but it's really Giannis. He's
Shout
getting the
out.
Packers
Hey,
treatment.
shout out John. Shout out John.
Oh, he's a genius, but
Genius.
I love how Giannis is getting the Aaron Rodgers treatment a little bit because he really
Whoa,
runs the team
2020, not 2020 Aaron Rodgers treatment we're talking
different. First
Yeah.
year as new head coach, but different.
Yeah.
He's got Bud. John Horst seems to know what he was doing. The only thing that could fuck up Giannis would be John Horst, but Giannis is
I
running
think
the show.
Horst has a plan. I think
Oh yeah, he does. Well, the whole point of Thanasis was for Giannis. We didn't really want him.
Yeah, I mean, we have planted the seeds for this team to go far and for Giannis to be happy, which is number one. We want Giannis happy, but at the same time, it's just people forget Chris Middleton is
He's an all-star.
Hall of Famer. This dude will be a Hall of Famer if him and Giannis. He'll be Pippen. Giannis is Jordan.
Yep.
I mean, that's just facts. This dude shot 50, 40, 90 and average over.
I was just going to say, I saw some on Twitter. There's like 4 or 5 people in NBA history that have put up like the numbers that Chris Middleton is doing this year. Those people are KD, Steph Curry during the 2015-16 season, Larry Bird.
Yeah.
Like, and he's with these people, and people are still hating on Chris Middleton. It's unbelievable that they're like, oh, we gave him way too much money. I'm not saying he's worth the money, but he's worth the position. We need a shooter.
Who are we getting over Chris Middleton?
No one. We're not getting anyone.
It's Milwaukee, ladies and gentlemen. It's Milwaukee.
He's a top 5 shooter in the league. That's not even arguable. He is right now. And people are still complaining about his contract. Shut up. He's putting up absolute numbers.
Yeah. I mean, Chris Middleton. I mean, you're going to find Chris Middleton. I love him. I love him as much as Giannis, man. These two.
Yeah.
I mean, I love this team like a family. And I don't think there's a piece. There would always be pieces in the old Bucks teams. Like I look at like guys like John Henson or like Greg
Brandon
Monroe.
Jennings.
You don't really fit on the team.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
don't fits on this team like just perfectly. And this team was poised to make a run and hopefully still will.
That's perfectly well said. And going off what you said, why does God hate the Bucks? This Corona thing sent down by God. Why does God hate Milwaukee teams, specifically the Bucks?
Yeah. So as a Brewer fan, Buck fan, I mean, I've gotten just fucking. I just remember. I can't even remember going to Game 4 against the Bulls, where we were Dudley to Bayless buzzer beater. It was insane. Shout out to John Horst. He gave me my seats for that.
Oh,
game.
that screen and roll right under the hoop.
Yeah,
0.6 seconds.
Derrick Rose's
nice lay.
Injured ass. Yes. And then so I go to
Mike. Yes.
Go into Chicago. We go into Chicago. Michael Carter Williams goes off.
MC Dub.
Yes, MC Dub. Hey, man. Only real fans know this dude's irrelevant in Orlando now. But
Mike, the reason why God, if you're not a Bucks fan, you don't understand what we're talking about, because we watched the 2013-14 team that barely got double-digit wins. And it was painful to watch. It hurt to watch. And now we're watching the Bucks be the best team in the league, like the number 1 team in the league. They're talking about having us be like the best dynasty team besides like the 90s Bulls and 15-16 Warriors. Yeah. And the season just ends. God hates the Bucks. Why?
Yeah, like I was gonna say. And then, I mean, they have a funny way of giving you hope. You know, just like
oh my God,
it's gonna be okay. So that season where Jabari got hurt and then it was 3-2 against the Bulls, I thought, did this Bucks team have a chance of coming back from a 3-0? I go to this motherfucking game. I get lower bowl seats, Bucks playoffs. We get 50 ball. Giannis fucking speared Dunleavy. It's just like,
oh my! He literally ran into him like a bull.
Fuck Dunleavy, former Buck, but fuck him, man.
Yeah,
that's all I gotta say. Fuck that dude. Giannis don't like him. I don't like him.
That's the rule of thumb. If Giannis hates someone, we hate someone.
Yeah. So yeah, God. I don't know. Milwaukee.
Like, it's just funny. It's just funny how when the Bucks are doing this and we're actually about to see a Milwaukee Bucks
The world
championship,
fucking stops.
the
Like, what
world
the fuck?
stops. Oh, that's so convenient because you and I watched the 2019 Eastern Conference Finals and we watched our hearts get absolutely ripped out. We deserve this shit more than any other fan base in the world, yet we don't get to see it. I fucking hate the coronavirus, and I don't know why God's doing this.
I think I have a conspiracy theory. It's just interesting to me that the Warriors, the past 5-6 years, just just been making this dynasty, this great run. World's
True.
fine then. World's fine then. But oh no, now that we're the fucking worst team in basketball, the league just fucking is canceled. I don't know what the fuck the deal is with the Warriors, but I fucking hate them. They're over the Bulls and Sixers for me at this point. I don't like all this propaganda going around. The
Yeah.
Warriors just got saved out of this fucking season. This season was a fucking
Yeah,
tragedy.
that's true. They did. Even though they're going to get like a top 5 pick, but yeah.
And Curry, and people forget with Curry at the beginning of the season. I know they didn't have Clay with Draymond and all of them. This team, they're not good. They need a big free agent.
No, they suck.
It's not going to be honest. It's not going to be honest.
They're well, of course it's not going to be honest.
You know,
But
you look at these trade rumors. We're not
yeah.
trading Giannis. We're not
Mike,
trading
I saw
a first rounder and Wiggins.
I saw a funny ass trade today for Giannis on Twitter.
Right.
It was
Shoot.
First off, it's the NBC Warriors Twitter account. They're so annoying. But anyways, they tweeted that a possible trade is going to be we trade Giannis to the Warriors and we receive Wiggins, a 2021 first rounder, a 2022 first rounder from Minnesota. That was it.
Does it look like we're fucking fishing for first round picks? We don't give a fuck. We got John Horst. We've been stealing mid-round picks. We don't need these high picks. Like, so they'll give those picks to Cleveland and shit where they fuck them up every year. We don't. We'll pick a DiVincenzo. We've been picking. I love where we've been landing, and we don't want first rounders. Golden State, fuck off, eat a dick. Fuck you, Golden.
It said that one of the picks was guaranteed to be top 5, but it doesn't matter because we stole Dante from the draft. Clearly, I mean, it took him a year and a half to develop, but we stole him. He wasn't top
and that was
5.
due to injury.
Yeah,
I think he could have been borderline rookie of the year. I think.
And also, Mike, I'm not hating on Andrew Wiggins, great role player, but Andrew Wiggins for Giannis? Yeah. What are we, fucking 12?
Yeah. Is this 2013? Is this 2013? Is this
oh my God.
Wherever this dude got drafted? Andrew Wiggins, in my opinion, another hot take, ready to piss some Timberwolves and Golden State fans off. Biggest bust ever? Maybe. I don't know. I know Kwame Brown and Andrew
Brown was bad.
Anthony Bennett exist. But Andrew Wiggins was getting Kobe comparisons.
I know. I don't. I know.
This dude, I remember coming. He was probably since I think Zion a little bit more hype. He had Zion type hype. People forget.
Well, okay. The thing about Wiggins is his whole thing is defense. How he's such a good defender. Which don't get me wrong, he is a really good defender. But don't tell me he's better than the defensive player of the year. Yeah. Giannis's defense is almost just as good as his dunking.
Oh yeah.
It's repulsive that I even had to look at that trade.
If the only trade I'd fucking accept is Curry. I want fucking Clay. I want you to get me fucking Kevin. I don't know how Golden State you're gonna. I want 7 All-Stars. What the fuck are you throwing 3?
And they all better be under 30 years old.
Yeah, like what the fuck do you think you're doing,
Mike? Okay, I got one for you. Another thing on Twitter I saw. Be honest too.
All right. Yep.
Would you trade Giannis in his prime, because Giannis is clearly not in his prime right now. He's still getting there, but he's not in his prime. Would you trade prime Giannis for 92 Jordan? It actually made me think.
Here's my thing with 92 Jordan is he would be outstanding in the league today. He'd be outstanding. You throw him on this Bucks team, are we?
Well, the thing about Jordan is he'd be a good scorer still. He would still score.
See, I'm a huge Jordan. I love Jordan.
Yeah, love Jordan.
Giannis, dude, if you put Giannis in the 90s, they don't know what the fuck that is.
Okay,
they're not even looking at a human being.
You put Giannis in 90s basketball.
He's dropping
70. He averages 70.
We didn't even have that planned out. We're just saying that's just factual. That's just facts.
That's true.
That's just facts.
I actually did say Giannis. I would take Giannis over 92 Jordan. and obviously Bucks fans biased, but I know for a fact Giannis has
And
not.
what is prime Giannis? Is prime Giannis shooting 5 threes a game? Like, I don't even want to fucking think about that. Like, prime Giannis is the scariest. The thing about Giannis is we've been saying it for about 5 years is what the like, and we're starting to kind of see this
Right.
dude is scary what he could be. It's
Well,
really fucking
We're
scary.
we're watching this dude averaging 13, 15, and 6, and this is not his, or 30, 15, and 6. And this is not his prime. That's the scary part.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
not his prime.
yeah, yeah. And he's doing it really without taking a fucking jump shot half the time. So it's
True.
this motherfucker. He's a scary motherfucker.
No,
He's a scary.
he's terrifying. The league is absolutely terrified, and they should be.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right,
I agree.
so let's move on to our Q&A. We got some really good
Let's get it.
questions.
Let's
actually.
get it. Let's get it.
All right, well, let's just start out because we'll start out with what's your favorite Bucks memory from what you can remember? It could be the good old days, or it could be
See, here's the thing:
terrible
is
days.
basically the Giannis era. While it is gonna go down as my favorite era, I'm in college. It's just
Ever.
fucking dope. I'm just
Ever.
Oh yeah, it's awesome. But when I think fondly back on Bucks memories, you got to go back to the Brandon Jennings era. The Brandon Jennings era,
Bucks and 6 era.
Bucks and 6 era, although looking back on it, if that was now, I don't know if I could fucking watch that bullshit. Like, but looking
Not like actually.
Brandon Jennings' third game as a fucking Buck, dropping 50 on Curry is.
I mean, he's one of my favorite players of all time.
Yeah,
So.
Brandon Jennings dropping 50 on Curry in his third game in the league, and breaking his fucking ankles. It was probably the first time where, as a Bucks fan, I was like, wow, like we're contenders. Even though that was completely unwarranted. That was, I mean, our second best player was like Drew Gooden or like
Drew Gooden. That's a geek. Oh, you're forgetting a name, Larry Sanders.
Landers. Hey, Landers, if you want to be on the podcast, Landers, I'd fucking love to have you on the podcast.
We really, really want Landers on this podcast ASAP.
Hey, you follow him on Instagram? You follow him on Instagram?
Big Mike Birthday Bash?
Yeah. No, do you follow Larry Sanders on Instagram?
Oh, no, I don't actually.
Dude.
I should probably do that.
It's awesome. This dude is just living in the past. You can tell this dude's just smoking a joint on his porch, just watching old Bucks highlights of himself. The dude threw away like 80 million. I mean, we threw much money at this dude. But you know what? I will say this. Larry Sanders had some of the best defensive performances in Bucks history.
You know, he may have thrown away just like $80 million, but for some reason, he's still one of my favorite Bucks of all time because that's the era I grew up, started watching the Bucks.
Yeah.
I sat we had season tickets next to his mom, and we heard her cheering every time he'd fucking throw it on someone's face, and it was incredible. So you're saying the BJ3 era, that's your favorite Bucks memory?
I mean, right now, I can remember sitting right here, just fucking watching that game, being like an 11-year-old kid, just shitting myself because Brandon Jennings, I thought, was going to be the greatest player of all time. I mean, has anybody even done that? Like third game, drop that many fucking points? Like that's just like unheard of. I don't know.
I was brainwashed for Brandon Jennings too, because I would watch his high school hoop mixtape all the time because he was just such a thug. And I loved it. I loved every single part of it.
What's your mem? What's your favorite mem?
So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to last year.
Yep.
It's around Christmas time. We're playing the Wizards. We're on Christmas break for senior year. It's probably like December 19th or something. And
I'm trying to keep up with. I don't think I know where you're gonna go.
Oh, it's a very personal memory. So. Me and my two brothers were at the Bucks Wizards game, and it's fourth quarter. And obviously, we're just kicking the shit out of the Wizards. But Giannis is in the game for some reason. And it's because he might get his career high for points, which was, I think it was like 49 at the time or something.
Oh, shit.
So there's like
376ers.
It's like 3 minutes left on the game. Yeah. And Giannis is still in. He gets fouled, and he goes to the free throw line. And everyone in the building just looks at each other. And we all know what's going to happen. And then as soon as he starts shooting free throws, the whole the whole arena breaks out in an MVP Giannis chant. And to this day, it was my greatest Bucks memory of all time. It was so cool.
Yeah, and I think
so cool.
And that's probably the first unironic MVP chant you've ever even been a part
For
of.
sure, because you hear Alex Caruso getting MVP chants,
No.
but this guy actually won it.
I chanted MVP for Deladova at the free throw line.
Absolutely.
Like
You're watching that dude dive on the floor? Absolutely.
yeah. I hate Deladova, by the way. Top 5 least favorite Bucks players all time, but I respect the hustle.
Oh, you still game MVP? Okay, that's interesting. But it was absolutely incredible. There was nothing like it, still to this day. And then I'll also give an honorable mention to last year Eastern Conference Finals when you and I were just absolutely grinding the series out in our friend Liam's backyard.
Oh, that was, but that game 6 Toronto really fucking.
Oh, wait, that was the worst night of my life. I don't even want to talk about
I want to jump in that lake and never get out.
Yeah. No, yeah. I still don't want to talk about that. But
no, hey, no, not today. Not today.
So actually the next question is what were you doing during the Eastern Conference Finals, but we'll skip that. And let's go to our highlighted question.
Hey, that answer is simple. I was fucking there. I'm a Bucks fan. The fuck?
Well, yeah, of course. At the
I went to think three Eastern Conference Finals games.
Yeah, the Deer District's so fun to go to.
Yeah, Deer District recommended. If you haven't been to Milwaukee or you want to go to a game, just get absolutely belligerent and go to the Deer District. You will not regret it.
It's super fun. But anyways, this is a super cool question. Give me your top 5 Milwaukee Bucks of all time. So how we're gonna do this is that you
go
give
5,
me
I go 5, or
yeah, we'll go 5 each, but we'll go snake draft. So you go first, and then I'll go first, and then you get does that make sense? So you go, then I go, then you go. Okay.
All right. So
do you want to start?
Any of the same players?
No, we can pick same players. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Let's just give each other's top 5.
All right. Okay. All right. You start it.
I'll start.
Yeah.
Let's just start with the easy one. Let's go Giannis. You too?
Yeah. He's already. I mean, I don't think we need to go into that one too much, but yeah.
Okay. 2. It's a toss up for me, but
one is Giannis, like that. These are ranked 1 to 5. Okay.
Yeah, we each ranked Giannis 1. 2, I'll say Kareem. I'm torn between him and another person, but I'll say Kareem for 2 just because he leads. He did play for Milwaukee for a couple years, gave us a ship, appreciate it. Leads the whole NBA in scoring. So let's just give it to Kareem for me.
I can't give it to Kareem for my 2.
I know you're going Oscar.
I'm not going Oscar. And here's the thing. Dude, obviously I respect that because of those boys we have a ring. Because of those boys.
But yeah, that's facts.
It was the 70s, and it's like honestly, you're gonna catch some names in my top 5, but I can't put them that high for me. But hey, I respect exactly what they've done. Number 2 is gonna shock some motherfuckers.
Oh boy, let's hear it.
Number 2 Buck all time. It's Brandon Jennings, dude. I have to give it to just like as my personal. I have to give it to Brandon Jennings.
Okay, so maybe not like best, but like.
Well, no, are we doing favorite or best? Because if we're doing best, this is all. My whole list has changed. Are we doing favorite or best?
Best. We're doing best.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Brandon Jennings, you're out of here. Number 2 is Kareem. Okay, next question.
Okay, we both agree with that. I was gonna say, holy shit, Mike.
no, we're taking not that hot it takes.
Number 3, I'm going Oscar Robertson.
Oscar?
Yep.
I don't think I can go Oscar. For number 3, just due to the fact that people forget he was a little bit at the end of his career when he was with us.
Yeah, he was.
Number 3, I'm gonna go fucking Michael Redd. Michael Redd.
Okay, I like that actually.
He carried us. People forget basically the whole 2000s era.
Yeah, and
he was what we had, and we were happy with it.
Him and TJ Ford were lit.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm going Michael Redd with the shocking 3rd pick.
That was a shocking 3rd pick. So 4 for me. I want to say I'm gonna go Marquise Johnson.
Whoa, current Bucks announcer.
Yep.
Hey man, yeah. That's
love to see his banner hanging in the Fiserv.
Yeah, that's bold.
I love the fact that he announces for us now. It's hilarious because people forgot he absolutely gave people buckets for years.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of him. He's not going to make my top 5, but nowhere will I be disagreeing with that.
Let's hear your 4.
Or my 3.
Is it your? No, it's your 4th.
Well, oh yeah, 4th. So I'm swaying between Oscar. I don't know. This is gonna be bold, but I mean, people do forget Eastern Conference Finals. We were there not
Oh, I think I know what
too
you're gonna say.
long ago. He is arguably the best shooter of all time. He had his heyday with us. I mean, I think he was in his prime with us, even though he wasn't
Ray
there
Allen.
long. I'm going Ray Allen.
Ray Allen.
Ray
That's
Allen's
my
my four.
5. Ray Allen's my 5.
That's a good 5. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I'm
I
gonna
like that.
list them off just for listeners. So Mike's top 5 goes Giannis 1, Kareem 2, Michael Redd 3, Ray Allen 4. Oh, actually, you still need your 5th. That's your 4th.
So 5th, yeah, that was my 4. For my 5th, definitely. Yeah, I think I shoot Oscar in there. Man averaged a triple. Man averaged a triple double when it was relevant. Russell Westbrook, the dude wasn't. Hey, Paul George, you need 3 more assists for a triple. Shut the fuck up. Get the fuck. Oscar Robertson is the true man's man. Yes, I'm gonna put him on top of my. I'm gonna put him on my list. He's on the
I was
list.
gonna say you kind of have to put him on your list.
Yeah, I'm putting two guys on that championship team, or the 2 and 5 on my squad. So I don't think I'm disrespecting them, but I'm acknowledging it's a different era.
Okay, I have a really. So we'll move on to the
All right.
another question. I
Okay.
like that one, but I really like this question. We have 2 really good questions. Besides Giannis, who do you think is the most influential player of the 2019-20 season? And I think we're gonna have the same answer. I think I know what you're gonna say.
I don't know. What do you mean by influential?
So, who made the biggest impact besides Giannis? Who has been making the greatest impact on the court?
Man, all right. I want you to say it first.
Okay, I'll say it. I'm gonna say Dante.
That was not even crossing my mind. But when you say
wow, really?
That has been such a huge piece because we didn't even have him last year. We didn't even have people forget that. It seems like he's been here for 20 years for some fucking reason. We've had him.
He's developing so well.
Yes, and he fits so perfectly. I think Dante is huge. I think Dante's a huge role player.
He fits he fits so well because he understands he's a role player.
Yeah.
He's grabbing boards left and right, and he's averaging I want to say 3 steals a game. I'm gonna look this up.
Oh yeah, for sure. We're only factual on the show. No dishonesty.
I mean, the way he hustles, he knows his role on the team. Yeah, he's 2.5 assists a game. Almost 2 steals a game. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go Dante, but for this question, that might be the right answer. But I'm gonna go my man George Hill. George Hill, bro.
First team All-NBA.
When this dude's on the court, this is gonna sound crazy. There's a lot of times where I'm like, just give the ball to George Hill, Giannis. This dude is so secure with the ball. He always makes the right pass. This dude's just a veteran. You can tell this is a veteran, but
he's a veteran. His IQ is so high in basketball.
And he can jump, bro. It's like this dude. Does not feel like the guy in the Cleveland Cavaliers team that missed the free throw against the Warriors.
And don't forget the fact that he's an absolute sniper from 3.
Oh yeah, is he? I know at one point is he still leading the league in 3-point percentage?
It's gonna be damn close.
Yeah, but even the fact that he's there, George, no one. You look at George Hill around the league, and that's another thing. We are in a Milwaukee bubble. Look it up. Look what we're saying up. George Hill is one of the best shooters in basketball. That's a factual statement.
Mike, that's funny because if someone listening to this is not a Bucks fan and they heard you say that, they would call cap and they'd look it up, and it's true. George Hill led the entire league in 3-point percentage this year. That's absurd.
Man led the whole league in
Dude, that's so crazy.
That's it. We have the best 3-point shooter in the league by the numbers on our fucking team.
And guess what?
George Hill, and he's not even in the starting lineup.
I was just gonna say, guess what? He doesn't even fucking start.
Yeah, he could. George Hill can do whatever the fuck he wants, but he's just extra. He's the reason I think the Lakers struggle with us.
He kind of split starts with Dante when Bledsoe was hurt for a little.
Oh yeah. But I'm talking full healthy squad.
Yep, I really like that pick.
And Bledsoe gets my runner up. Bledsoe has stepped up. A lot of fans, this are haters of Bledsoe. I'm not at all. I love Bledsoe. I think Bledsoe was that piece we added that kind of elevated us a little bit, getting like I love Bledsoe personally, but
You can't not love Bledsoe, especially in the playoffs,
yeah,
because
he
he's
had
a
a rough playoffs. He had a rough
bulldozer.
series
Yeah,
against Toronto.
he's a bulldozer, but he
But
needs
he's
to.
been
I think.
shooting.
Yeah, but he never got playoff experience on the Suns, so this is it.
Do we got to go back to the classic tweet? He tweeted to get the fuck out of Phoenix, man. This
Yeah,
dude
he
didn't.
never saw playoffs. He's
He's
never
basically
played
been
that.
inserted into the best team in basketball. And hey, it's going to take a little time.
Yeah.
Basically, I think even for Giannis, everybody needed that last year as much as it sucked because I think we're winning that finals if we make it. We all needed. I mean, dude, I went to the Eastern Conference Finals. Like, the spectacle was crazy. Like, dude, I could have, like, touched Shaq's head. Like, I saw the fucking back creases and
Oh,
Chuck's
if
head.
we're
Like,
gonna talk about the ECF, I mean the whole city of
we weren't
Milwaukee
ready. We weren't
was
ready.
around.
And
We
we're ready
treated
now.
that like it was a Super Bowl to the 10th power.
Yeah. 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 It
I
was
can't
just,
I can't explain what it was like, but all I'm saying is not only as a city do we need that, but we definitely needed that as Bucks players. We needed that Eastern Conference experience that we haven't seen in
20
15
years.
years. Yeah,
Yeah.
that we haven't seen that we needed that.
Yeah.
And even though we lost in 6, it was really nice to not only lose to the champions, but to see what like pressure basketball is all about. And we have players like George Hill, Wesley Matthews, and now
Shout out
Giannis
Wesley
have
Matthews
been
has
there.
been an impeccable defender. Impeccable defender.
I mean, shout out Marquette. I love Wesley Matthews. I was so happy that we got him.
Yeah, Wesley Matthews, even though he's not fit the role that I thought he'd be kind of like just a spot up shooter. He's more of
That's what I
a
thought too at first.
he's really just like you put that dude on the court that his guy's not scoring over 15. Like
Well,
this dude's gonna be a lot.
we put him on LeBron when we played him, and he like
And he got the
low-key
game winning
locked him
steal.
up. Yeah,
Yeah.
he locked him up.
Fuck you,
So he's a
LeBron.
bulldozer.
Fuck you, LeBron.
Calling out LeBron.
That's all I'm saying.
Calling out the second king. Well, I mean, LeBron is not the king anymore. We got
Hey, we all know what Giannis did. Giannis claimed it. He claimed it.
Yeah, he wears that shit
it.
now. All right, Mike. Really cool question for you next.
Let's go shoot.
Who's the biggest threat to the Bucks in the East?
I think without question, the Celtics.
We're not gonna have the same answer here. Whatever you're gonna say.
So, all right, I'm gonna play devil at. Okay, so for me, the Celtics. The thing with the Celtics is, I think we can easily beat the Celtics in a series. We did it last year. Kemba is such a good fit, I feel, on the Celtics. Now that Kyrie's a cancer, and they put Kemba in there, and Kemba really works well with the young talent. I just think they have a lot of talent on that team, and they work better than a team that I feel like is more talented. They work way better together. So I think, and we've obviously split with the Celtics like the past. We go back with the Celtics. They've beat us. We've beaten them.
Yeah, I hate the Celtics.
Yeah, I hate the Celtics, but I do think that they are probably our biggest potential threat. Fuck you, Toronto. We sweep you if we see you, Toronto. Fuck yourself. That's my answer.
I'm not even scared of. I'm not scared of Boston or Toronto.
Like, I'm more scared of the Magic than I am Toronto.
There's one team I actually am kind of frightened of. Not by Bucks standards.
Are you saying the 76ers?
Hell no. I'm saying the Heat. I hate Miami.
All right.
I don't want to play Miami, and we're set to play them because they're the
what you got to
seed.
say, and then I'm going to counteract your argument.
Okay.
Because I disagree.
We'll play them because if the season started again, because they're 4 and we're 1, we'd play in second round if we played after we beat Orlando by a lot.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure who the 5 seed is right now, but I can guarantee you Miami.
Basically, I think it's Indiana.
It could be. I'm really not sure. But anyways, I don't like – they have insane chemistry first off, but I don't like seeing Miami because they're a team that you don't think about, and then they'll come in there and they'll run you up by 20, just like they did to like half the teams in the West on the road. It's absurd. I don't like Miami.
Okay. I agree. Miami's been basically kind of like that. They're kind of what the Bucks were last year, where it's like, whoa, this team, like, we have to take them seriously. And obviously, Miami's too owed us this season. So, like,
yeah, and they win on the road. They don't like their road record is absurd.
Funny fact, I was at our first home game of the season was against Miami, and we
lost.
a huge lead against them. And I was at that game, and Giannis hit a buzzer beater to send it into OT, actually. But it's just like they're not their – to me, kind of how the people view the Bucks. They're not the real deal for me yet. I
don't think they're the real deal, but there's teams that have the Bucks as kryptonite, and there's one team from the East, I think it's Miami, and from the West, our kryptonite is the Utah Jazz, because it always goes down to the wire against them. I'm not scared of them at all. I'm just saying all of our games went down to the wire.
And that's the thing we're never going to see. We're not going to see Utah in the finals, so
we're
fuck you.
never going to see Utah. I'm just saying, like, that would be it.
Yeah, no, man, I can't hate the Miami is actually, now that I look at it, probably a good pick, but something about me does not fear Miami in a playoff atmosphere. That team is young. Like Ty Hero was
Hey. What? Remember, Mike, there's no playoff atmosphere anymore with this COVID thing.
Okay, like, yeah, that is true. That is true. And hey, this is all bullshit they have to take into account now. But
yep. But I get what you're saying. Normally,
yeah, they have this Miami team has not been relevant since LeBron James was there, and LeBron went to another team by that time. LeBron's been on 2 teams since then. I mean, this is old stuff that Miami was relevant. I think Jimmy Buckets, shout out Marquette. Jimmy Buckets is a good ass leader. That guy is capable of bringing a team to a championship if he's got the right pieces around him. I think they need one more piece. I think, like, Bam Adebayo, man, I don't know. I like him, but they're a team that lives and dies by the 3-ball too. They have a lot of shooters.
Oh, they shoot a shit ton of threes.
Yeah, and I just don't think if you want to get in a shootout with the Milwaukee Bucks. So that's kind
of fun fact. Bam won the skills challenge this year, which is hilarious. For the All-Star game.
The Heat, man. The Heat represent the Heat, man. They have been a good story.
Good. I'm telling you.
They're good. If it's
normal environments, they're not winning in Milwaukee during playoff atmosphere, but they might take it to 6 or 7. I'm not saying that they win, but they have the opportunity to do that.
Yeah.
And those are the teams that knock out 1 seeds. I'm not saying that as like a Booger McFarland type of comment, but the teams that are able to take it to 6 and 7 win, because it only comes down to 1 game. You're not going to come into Milwaukee and sweep us, but you can tire us out for the next round. So if that makes sense.
No, yeah, I agree. And Miami's
the Bucks don't want to go to 7 against Miami and then play Boston, you know?
Yeah. But again, the thing I like is that all these teams, like, no one knows, like, does Miami's going to have a lot of uphill battle if they even want to think about seeing the Bucks in the playoffs.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean,
a lot of these teams, the only team that I can really see like meeting the Bucks is the Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals. And I know that'd be a fact. And just our history with Boston,
I'd say experience will do it.
Yeah. And Jason Tatum is up and coming, and I think he's going to be really good. So, the Celtics scare me.
Mike, you shouldn't like all the Jason Tatum hype, because they're saying how he's this all-star and Chris Middleton has better stats than him. But, like, we're not going to get into that right now.
Jason Tatum right now ain't shit. I'll say that. But I do think – and he got an all-star in a slow all-star year. I think Bradley Beal got fucking snubbed. Bradley Beal is a fucking
he
baller.
Got so snubbed.
Bradley Beal is a baller.
Do you
Bradley
think Devin
Beal
Booker
is a top 10 scorer in the league easily. Dude can score at will. I think Bradley Beal is better than D-Book, in my opinion.
I was just gonna say, do you think D-Book got snubbed?
Well, he ended up getting the later. He got in.
Because of all the bitching that went on.
It's consistent. They don't really like giving it to guys. I mean, Trae Young was a weird starter. I don't know how he got a starter, but they don't really like giving it to guys that
he was balling,
that aren't winning games. And Devin Booker has never won games ever. In his
career. He'll never see the playoffs.
I don't think he's going to get that respect. And that's how it's been. Brandon Jennings, who arguably probably was an all-star, he was carrying his team to like a 500 basketball, dropping all kinds of points all the time. And he's a 20-point scorer. I mean, he didn't get an all-star, and it's because the Bucks weren't doing anything all-star worthy. So I don't know about Booker, but Bradley Beal has a shit squad around him, and this dude is just a killer. So that's why I'm on the Bradley Beal bandwagon.
Bradley Beal is super sick.
Yeah.
So right now during our episode, we would normally get into the Daily Giannis. The Daily Giannis is just every episode we give you an update on what he's doing, because he's God. And it's kind of just
we miss him. We miss you, Giannis.
Yeah, it's Giannis news. So I
I
don't know
miss.
what we. Yeah, we'll just keep it that simple. We miss Giannis. Our daily Giannis for today will be his Twitter hack, but we just want to send our love and wishes to Giannis. Not a chance in hell he's going to hear this, but if he does hear this, Giannis, I love you. I love your family. That's it. I love you. Don't
I
ever
love you like
leave.
a dad, like a brother, like a son. Like
I
I
love you like
just
a girlfriend too.
yeah, yeah,
I love
yeah.
you.
No homo, no homo.
Yeah.
Obviously, but and well, hey, all right. So Giannis, here's the thing about Giannis, dude. Just like at the daily Giannis is gonna be a little different, but uh, this is just gonna go out because Giannis. I don't know how, but I have a feeling that I don't know. We have 25 subs at the moment. We'll see how much we get when this is uploaded. You're gonna see this. You mean everything to the city. You meant more than I think anybody has meant to this just the sporting culture here in a long, long, long time, arguably ever. You have the potential to be the ever. And I remember that rookie thing where he was saying he wanted his name in the bleachers, man. And the only way you get your name in the bleachers here is, I mean, we won a ring, but you're capable of filling that fucking hand, Giannis. That giant fucking hand that can pump.
Giannis is capable of 5 rings. And
I think 20, he's 25. What's LeBron?
he's
35 right
25.
now. I mean, maybe it's unreasonable. He could get 10 straight rings. Like I don't know. 20. I mean, if we could keep putting shooters around him, I don't see. And he puts on another 80 pounds of muscle. I don't see how this dude is going to be stopped for the next decade, and how we're not going to be contenders.
Just keep Giannis happy, and I love him. That'll be our daily Giannis for today. Just
We
for
love you,
everyone
Giannis.
listening, just say you love Giannis. You can DM him, do whatever you want. Tell him you love him.
In the comments, say how much you
In the
love
comments
Giannis.
below, say how much you love Giannis and how much he means to you. And yeah. So we'll finish off our
Man, I'm getting choked up, bro. Talk about Giannis like that.
actually I want to say one thing.
Yeah.
Um listeners and to you, Mike, if you're bored and you have nothing to do during quarantine, please, I'm begging you, please go on YouTube and watch it's like a series of episodes, documentary episodes. It's called I Am Giannis on YouTube, and it's about how he
Oh,
came
those
up
are. Oh, yeah.
it's about how he came up
And
from an
try not to
18-year-old.
cry. Try not to cry.
You can't. And it's about how he came up as an 18-year-old in Greece to an MVP, and it'll make you cry like a baby. Watch I Am Giannis. I watch it every day, every single day. And after that, watch his MVP season mixtape, and it'll talk about it'll bring that video back where he's like, I want to be NBA player. And then it shows him like
Dude,
looking up
just
into the
watching that
stands.
clip now, just like of him in that gym with that cut, bro, where he looks younger
It's
than fucking I
it's
do. Like,
crazy. It's crazy.
it
I
gives me
just
motivation to
do it.
work out, man. Like,
Yeah.
honestly.
So I just wanted to say that. And then anyways, let's get back to finish off our episode, Mike. There's just one more thing to talk about.
Yep.
We really shouldn't talk, like there's not much to talk about, but Giannis is MVP. Is there a discussion?
No.
Back to back. He's back to back MVPs. Should we even bring it up why he is?
I mean, if you're Ryan Hollins or Stephen A, who's
Or Jalen
snoring on the
Rose?
Bucks. I'm not sleeping. I'm snoring. Hey, Stephen A. Stephen A. Suck your own penis. Fuck yourself. You are dude. You're all fucking hype. You're all fucking hype. Go fuck yourself, Stephen A. Stephen A.
Jalen
Man.
Rose.
Hey,
Jalen Rose hates the Bucks too.
next episode, I'm having a 25-minute rant on the fucking just mainstream media, bro. Oh God. Okay,
I mean,
but
yeah, they
no.
hate the Bucks. They hate
Yeah.
the Bucks.
So
But
yeah, but no, there is no discussion. He's beating LeBron, I think, in every notable category. I think except assists,
except two, I think. Yeah, assists and steals.
which at the end of the day, man, if we're winning them the MVP off, I mean, LeBron has gotten an MVP for like LeBron has had plenty of seasons where he's gotten snubbed. This is a season where he would be doing the snubbing if he got it. I can't. LeBron is the better story. I agree, and that's what it tends to be. They really like getting those like, oh, returning player or like, and obviously like the Kobe Bryant type stuff. It would be a really like good story to give it to LeBron this year. But at the end of the day, it's MVP, most valuable player. Giannis, you take him off the team, they're significantly worse. You take LeBron off the Lakers, you still have Anthony fucking Davis, who I argue has a better MVP candidacy than LeBron.
That's a hot take, actually, but that was well said.
Wait, LeBron was on the Lakers last year, right? And they weren't in the playoffs. We add AD, one
They
seed in the
played.
West.
Yeah, he played 51 games. I think they finished 26 and 25 or something like that.
Yeah.
With LeBron.
It's like
Yeah, not good.
I love LeBron, top 5 in the league right now, and I'm excited to see what he does in the playoffs. Like, obviously not against the Bucks. I'm excited to see what he does, but yeah. And so, is anybody saying anybody else for MVP besides LeBron? I don't.
No, it's okay. It's just between Giannis and LeBron now.
Yeah,
there were talks about. No, it's Giannis and LeBron.
Yeah, so yeah, I can't see and yeah, back-to-back MVPs is basically, I think, another check off the GOAT status, greatest of all. If you can get back-to-back MVPs, you are in a very, 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 very slim category.
Here's the thing about back-to-back MVPs, and it sucks. For Giannis to win,
he's not going to get another one probably because then they're going to get sick of him.
Well, yeah, for Giannis to win back-to-back MVPs, they're not going to compare his stats this year to LeBron's stats like they should. They're going to compare Giannis's stats to his previous MVP season, which seemed like the greatest performance of all time. And his stats this year are better, but he was more hyped and talked about last year for MVP because it was like more clear. Yeah. And that's what pisses me off because Giannis is clearly the MVP, but they're trying to compare
I argue it's more clear this year, honestly. I think it's more clear.
I thought it was, and then everything you hear about is about Lakers. It's so annoying.
And another thing, I forget who did it, but there are glimpses of dope shit when people go. I think it was Jay Williams defending the Bucks. It warmed my heart because he said everything I was saying. Dude, since this quarantine, the Bucks have been in nobody's mouth, and I'm like, why are we not talking about the best team in the league and we're just obsessed with the fucking Lakers-Clippers rivalry? Like,
it's because we're a small market and the NBA is rigged. We're a small market and God hates the Bucks. We already discussed this, but yes, keep going.
Yeah, and it's just, man, dark times as a Bucks fan. Dark times.
Yeah, it's serious dark times.
But yeah, I just, it can't. We can't ignore what we've done this year. I hope this season continues. But at the end of the day, if we need to end the season, I am all confident that we'd come back shooting next regular season like we wouldn't miss a fucking step, and I'd be ready to win it. It's a shame because this season was fucking awesome. We were having.
It's so sad.
It's so sad.
It makes me even sadder that there's going to be no spectators even when the season's resumed. So it's not like
for me, that's the biggest thing is because even if we win
the environment, the environment,
even if we win the ring this year, it's not going to have an asterisk next to it, but it's just going to be known as that year where like they played in a gym with no fans, and it's
people
not going to be that moment where Giannis is holding the Finals MVP.
Right.
He's holding them. He's just kissing it. They bring Liam to him. He's just got his Drew Brees moment where he's got his kid and his trophies, and he's hugging Middleton. And then Eric Bledsoe comes in there looking like a little kid, just hugging Giannis. And
you're gonna make me, you're gonna make me cry.
Yeah,
it's not gonna be the same, and everyone knows it. But let's just win like 10 in a row. So there's nothing else we can do. But anyways, Giannis is MVP.
Well, for sure, no discussion.
It's not a discussion. We even said that in our notes. Yeah. Like, Giannis is a discussion. But anyways, do you have anything else to add about that?
Oh, man, Giannis for MVP back-to-back, man.
Giannis for MVP. Well, obviously.
The Rona there?
Giannis for MVP. Yeah, we're good. All right. So that will conclude our first episode of Bucks After Dark.
Hell of an episode. If you weren't gripped the whole episode, I don't know what's wrong with you.
There's going to be more Bucks content coming soon. Don't worry. And as the days goes on, we'll have more relevant Bucks stuff.
I have one more thing to do while I have this platform. And I don't know. Maybe this wasn't the best thing to do at the end of the video, but I need to read these comments I got in my last video. with Prez, bro. I need to respond to these because I think 95% of them are invalid. And a lot of our viewers, Andrew, I'm just letting you know, are haters coming in. They're going to be haters.
All right. That's
So,
tough.
and if you're unaware, fucking, I rated the Jack's Pizza a couple weeks back, and I was getting bombarded in the comments. All right. So, first comment, floppy limp dick, Irving Marmalio. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself. Floppy. That shit was not a floppy slice. It was a perfectly crisp slice. Go fuck yourself. All right. Then we got dumbass still floppy. One floppy Jack Dick. Everybody knows the rules. One college student living off Jack's because it's shit pizza. Everybody knows the rules. What the?
That was kind of funny.
No, hey, I agree. Hey, I like the community here. We got some jokesters, but some of them, like, come on, what a faggot, black guy. That's what he said. Come on now. Fucking rookie. I got. Hey, we got Caden Flemke coming out saying Jax is definitely up there. I would say 8-1 is the perfect score for it. So you know what? Maybe we got some viewers, and we do have a couple people who like the review. And this one hurt. I am a Bucks fan by heart. Not a Packer fan or anything football, Wisconsin, but this one hurt. I was wearing my Michigan sweatshirt, and they said flops like the Wolverine when they play the Buckeyes. Go fuck yourself.
Ouch.
Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Yep, but that'll do it for that. Responding to that, everybody who commented that it wasn't a Jax, it was 100% a Jax. I eat Jax every day.
Okay. All right. We got it. So basically, so far, your subscribers hate you, which is whatever. That it is what it is.
We got 25 though. 25.
All right, that's fair. Yeah.
One bid.
So, anyways, that'll conclude our first episode. We'll come back with more Bucks content. Don't worry, and stay tuned for when episode 2 comes out. So,
all right.
Thanks for listening, homies.
And always Bucks and 6.
Bucks and 6.